What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with gaugegirltraining, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer, and in today's video we are going to answer the question, what is metabolic age, and go through week 2 of my 42 hard journey. So let's get started. If you've ever wondered why some people could be in their 50s but literally look like they are in their 20s, I want to introduce the concept to you guys today of metabolic age. Metabolic age is a new parameter that can be measured and calculated to determine how fit you are relative to the average person at your given age. We need to understand that lean muscle is more metabolically active than body fat. As a result of that, if you have a body composition with more lean muscle mass relative to your body fat, your body is just going to require more calories to maintain. That means more calories are needed in order for your body to maintain an energy homeostasis. Metabolic age is calculated by comparing one's basal metabolic rate to the average of one's in their chronological age group. So for a real simple example, if we have two individuals, same age, height, and weight, but one has more muscle mass, less body fat, the other one has more body fat and less muscle mass, the person with more muscle mass is going to have a younger metabolic age. And the thing that's really neat about metabolic age is this is a parameter that can be calculated, it can be measured, it can be something that you can use to gauge your progress based off of. Now, with that being said, BMR is your basal metabolic rate. It tells you how many calories you need to sustain your current body mass at rest. That is the basis of macro calculations. And in macro calculations for how many calories you need, it's a function of your age, height, and weight. But that weight does not account for lean muscle mass. In my book, I have introduced the Harris-Benedict equation, the Mifflin-St. Jean. You'll find a lot of online coaches and health professionals and even doctors using these calculations. But I want to introduce to you guys a new equation that is a more effective way to account for BMR, because this calculation accounts for your lean muscle mass. And I want to introduce to you guys the Katch-McArdle formula, where BMR equals 370 plus 9.82 times your lean body mass. Now you need to know your lean body mass. You can calculate your lean body mass if you know your body fat percentage. So what I did for myself was I did a calculation incorporating my lean muscle mass because I know my body fat. I had that professionally analyzed. So what I came up with for me, I am 42 years old. I am 5'7.5". I rounded it up to 5'8" for the purposes of the calculations. I am currently 160 pounds. I am at 23% body fat. So when I run my metabolic age calculations, even though I am 42 years old, because of my muscle mass relative to the people at my chronological age group, I am actually metabolically only 18 years old, which is really crazy to understand that. And likewise, you can be in your 20s or even 30 years old and be metabolically 60. So if any of you guys want to know what your metabolic age is, I am going to offer a service. This is a paid service where this will be calculated for you. I will need progress photos, age, height, and weight. If you don't know your lean body mass, I will be able to do a assessment based off of your photo. So I'll put the link below to do that. Now, how do you improve your metabolic age? So improving your metabolic age is very important because it's going to be very related to your lean muscle mass. And on my 42 hard challenge, this was the first week, I got through all of the workouts, all of the steps, all of the meal prep in the last 7 days. And as you guys see, I have been lifting 5 times a week on this protocol. I had to take a rest day on Saturday and today's Sunday, so I'll be taking 2 rest days. For women, especially as we age, if we want to keep that metabolism up, cardio matters, don't get me wrong. The nutrition is very important, but it has to be married together with resistance training, because it's not just about looking good. This is going to keep you metabolically healthy as you continue to age, and this is going to keep you younger. This is going to keep your metabolism higher. It's going to keep your overall body fat lower, and it's going to be so essential to your long-term health, your longevity, because my friends, we have to be taking care of ourselves. So for the remainder of this video, you guys, I'm going to show you guys my food prep of exactly what I'm eating to make sure I'm getting enough protein, to make sure that I am staying focused and on track for this challenge, because I'm entering week 2. It's a 6-week challenge. I hope you guys found this information helpful. If you guys want me to expand and talk about metabolic age in more depth with the whiteboard to walk you guys through the calculations, because it's not just a basic calculation. I've actually created a mathematical model to determine these things. I would love to help you and share more. So thank you guys so much and enjoy the rest of the video. For this week's meal prep, I am making 2 different types of chicken thighs by marinating them. So what I'm doing here, I deboned all of them. This marinade is a lemon, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, jalapeno blend. It is fabulous. It's spicy. It's got all the flavors that I love. So got all that together. This other one is a cilantro lime vibe. Threw some jalapeno in there. I threw this all in the food processor because I did not feel like chopping. I ended up using the juice of 3 small limes, which you can add more or less. Now I took all of that and marinated the second batch. Each batch was 6 thighs. Now, this is food prep for a low-carb, high-fat meal prep. This is not for me. I am doing this for somebody else, which you will see who this is for later in the video. So I am taking coconut oil, sauteing garlic, ginger, and red onion in 2 pounds of ground beef. This is egg roll in a bowl. Now notice I add baking powder. Anytime you're browning ground meat, it really helps get it like that nice brown crisp vibe. Adding pepper, adding salt, keeping the seasonings really simple. Got pre-chopped carrots here, an entire bag. I believe this was like 10 to 11 ounces. I'm adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can also add coconut aminos. I had a small head of cabbage. Now I had to do it a couple times, chop it, let it cook down, chop it, let it cook down. But this is a simple stir fry. It tastes amazing. This batch made 6 meals, and you guys can have these for lunch, for dinner. It's so good, so simple. And this whole carrot coconut blend with the cabbage is just so healing to the gut. Now I'm making these breakfast bowls. Now these breakfast bowls that I'm making here, I'm taking Italian sausage. This is hot Italian sausage. I'm using pork-based one, but you guys can also use turkey-based. Seasoning that, breaking it down. Again, using my baking powder because it gives it a nice brown to it. That nice level of crisp, because I'm really funny on texture. Italian seasoning. I'm going to be adding garlic seasoning. I love flavorful, amazing, tasty food. I'm also adding some ground cumin here. And again, salt and pepper. Now, you can also add onions to this. You can also add peppers, greens. What I'm going to end up doing here, guys, is I chopped some red bell peppers. This is 2 red bell peppers chopped in the entire batch. That was 6 hot Italian sausages. Have that whole thing going. So the way this is going to work for a breakfast bowl, you guys, is I have the portion of the sausage and peppers. I'm putting some raw spinach, and then once I get all of that in there, I am going to put 2 raw eggs. So what you do is when it's breakfast time, you take this stuff that's pre-cooked, dump it into a skillet, and cook the eggs with it in the style of your choice. Because I know people like a freshly cooked breakfast, but this way, 90% of the work is done. All you really need to do is cook the eggs. And it's just nice for those of you guys who like a hot meal, but you want to have it staged and prepped and ready to go. Hi, good morning. I'll have a tall cafe Americano. Actually, make it a grande cafe Americano. And I will have the spinach feta egg white wrap. That'll be all.
Okay, and your name for the order?
Christine. So I am heading on a road trip today. I'm about to go pick up my mom, and we are going to drive to visit my best friend. We're going to visit my best friend, Elise. That meal prep you saw me do, I actually did that for Elise, and I'm going to drop it off. Elise tragically lost her mom about a week ago, and my girl is going through it. I'm doing everything I can to be there for her. She lives in Washington, D.C., actually Alexandria, Virginia, which is like 2 to 2.5 hours away. So it's not like that far for me to do like a day trip and all that kind of stuff. I took her out to lunch earlier this week, but I just want to support her and just be there for her. And I know that grief really impacts people in a lot of different ways. Just making my friend healthy food that she can just turn to and not have to think is just my way of blessing her. So you guys will see me. I'm gonna go pick up my mom and we are going to hit the road and have a little girls' day. And once we get there, we're gonna take her out to brunch, so stay tuned. I still have to finish my meal prep, which I will do when I get back home. But now is just time to give love to my bestie. All right, YouTube, this is my mom. Say hello.
Hi there.
We are in Alexandria, Virginia. We're like right outside of Washington, D.C. We're at Elisa's now, so we are going to bear gifts, give her all this food we prepped for her, show her lots of love. So stay tuned. Hello. Hi, babies. Yeah, you're
so
gonna be
cute.
in my vlog. I meal prepped for you for the week. I'm gonna show you all your food.
I love you. Thank you.
Too.
Thank you so much.
All right, Elise, I'm gonna show you. Girl, this is your breakfast.
Okay.
So open that up. So this is the way it's 2 whole eggs.
Okay.
It's sausage and cheese and
love
peppers.
that.
So you put that in the skillet or the microwave. These are eggs and you crack them in there.
Oh my
So you
God,
just,
that's
you
so
just-
easy.
Yes, it's so easy. All right, so open this. So this is an egg roll in a bowl.
Oh my God.
So it's coconut oil and
It smells so
carrots
good.
and all kinds of things. I meal prepped all these this morning for
Oh
you.
my goodness.
So you have enough for a couple days. Oh, I didn't want to cook you too much food, but we have our containers here. And here's a Gauge Girl hoodie.
Yay!
I know you have other Gauge Girl hoodies.
Oh, I love
But
this.
you can never have enough GGT swag. Yeah. All right, so we have the containers in her fridge. So this girl is gonna be set up for success. Yay!
Fish tasting great, calamari and tuna tasting great. Crab cake, child salad, one of my favorites.
Road trip, we are heading back. We had a fabulous lunch. Check this out, my mom portioned out. Show them what you portioned for us.
Portion. This is a 1 ounce almond.
Yes, and show the other snack that she packed for us.
And the other snack that would be good for a road trip would be
Chomp's grass-fed finished beef,
Yes.
0 sugar, 10 protein, 100 calories. I've never had these
0
before.
sugar.
We're gonna try. So healthy snacks, and we're about to hit the road. See you later. All right, it is time to finish my meal prep. So what I marinated, as you guys saw the other day, was the cilantro, lime, chicken thighs, and I also have the garlic, ginger, soy. So I wanted to grill all of this, but I'm gonna have to do it on the oven because it's raining. So I preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I'm laying all of the chicken down, skin side down, before I place it into the oven for cooking. Now about halfway through, I'm gonna put it in there for at least half an hour, and then I am going to flip it over and then finish it up by broiling it. So here is this piece. Again, I really wanted to grill this. I could have air fried it as well, but I just wanted to get it all done in one shot. So while that stuff's in the oven, I started portioning out my carbs, and I'm taking 3.5 ounces to 4 ounces of carbohydrates, but you can see it turned out really nice and crispy. Have all of my finished chicken here. Now I am weighing and portioning it out. I'm adding spinach. I do not feel like cooking veggies right now, so I'm being kind of lazy about it, but it's simple and it works. So again, remember, I am macro type 2, but here are my prepped meals. These are going to be my lunches and dinners. Now here is my protein snacks. I do 1% cottage cheese, which I'll be having with strawberries. I've been doing chomps, and I've been doing Gauge Life vegan protein as my post-workout, but these are all of the proteins I'll be using. So this sums up this week's vlog for week 1 of the 42 Hard Challenge. I want to thank you guys for watching. If there are questions, concerns, or things you want to see more of in the next week, please let me know. But again, I thank you guys for your support. I'm going to keep on keeping on, and I did book my photo shoot, which I talked about in episode 1. All right, guys, it is getting real. I just contacted my photographer, Ludwig. He and Swan, she does my hair and makeup. We are booking it for June 10th. So I booked that. I'm just ready to show up, do my best. And I told myself, I said, Christine, wherever you land at the end of this challenge, it's going to be enough. It doesn't matter to me if I don't look the way I looked when I did fitness competitions. This is a journey of self-love. This is a journey of improving my health, of improving my lean muscle mass, of becoming healthy. And I promised myself that even though I'm calling this challenge 42 hard, the hard is relative to staying disciplined and focused. I'm not going to put myself through anything that's going to be unhealthy or that's going to drive me nuts just for the sake of vanity. So I'm going to be going through this in a very healthy way, sustainable way, and just feeling good overall. So guys, keep on keeping on with your health goals. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support on this channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Thank you guys. See you next time.